Shawty just a down bitch. I don't know what the fuck that was doing up there. Shawty just a down bitch. Shawty just a down bitch. Shawty just a down bitch. Okay, we just want to do that. Shawty just a down bitch. Oh, I know you bitches been waiting on this, so you might as well go tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, bam, live. Cause I know y'all been waiting on this. This what you want, right? This what everybody been waiting for, right? How a fat bitch gonna call me big mad? Get the fuck out of here. You think somebody mad about any of this stupid shit that y'all tried to pull? Find somebody to play with, bro. Period. Period. Get here. And ain't nobody blocked. So don't try that. Oh, I tried to come in your chat and I was blocked. Ain't none of you motherfuckers blocked. None of you bitches. Anybody that's got some type of feelings, got anything to motherfucking say to Bam or about Bam, bitch, here I go. This will be your one and only motherfucking shot to say what the fuck you want to say. Hey, Mama Terry, all that talking shit in chats and talking behind the scenes about Bam and Bam this and Bam that and Bam this. No, bitch, Bam right here. So anybody, I don't give a fuck who you are, you got something to motherfucking say? Come say it, bitch. Hit this one. Hey, Miss LJ. Hey, Rise. Hey, y'all. What's going on? Okay, I see y'all. Y'all showing up. I know a lot of people don't like me right now, and I frankly don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, the fuck out of here. Shotty just a down bitch. Um, wait. And hey, let's say sweet fragrance. You the bitch I really want to get here, cause you always got so much motherfucking mouth, bitch. You the bitch that needs to get here, cause you talk fucking much. And you was over there spitting all on your phone, bitch. You was mad as fuck the other day. I'm so tired of these motherfuckers trying to be super save this bitch. I don't need nobody to save me from shit. Bitch, I'm a grown ass woman. I don't need nobody to save me from shit. Better take notes, ho. What? What? Where's my remote control at? Oh, here you go. I'ma down the bitch out. Get a hoe up like some pedigree. She ain't no bitches my specialty. Fuck a play, ain't got no death in the best with me. I'm playing off for my city. Eastside Princess 06 to the death of me. They thought they could stop me. But these hoes, they not me. Got them on my dick, I'm caught. 50 kids on ice, new mouth. Peace pull up in a new big box. Speed, push start, don't need keys. Walk into the room on free. Just drop when that's they cheese. I'm a rich ass bitch who don't take no shit. Better act like they know who they dealing with. Let them come to my place and I fuck on his face. Make them hard turn around and get rid of him. Hey. Bitch in my name till I'm trying to hate train. You can't get it with no membership. I'm loving that hate, eat it up like this cake in the go bring the bank in the dealership. Fuck all that drama. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that drama.
Because we gonna put two and two together today. Lovely, you might want to get here too. Faith, you might want to get here too. John Frank, you might want to get here too. Hey, just for fun. I know you do, baby. Mama Chosen, you could get here too. Yep. Mama Chosen, Lovely, Faith, John Frank, Sweet Fragrance. Let me know if I'm forgetting anybody. But that's who I'm calling out now. And I really don't have a lot of time to be here because I got shit to do. Fuck all that drama. Let me go on and get into this shit real quick. And I'm going to be as nice as I can possibly be. I'm going to be as nice as I could possibly be. Except for John Frank, Faith, and H03Fragrance. I will not be nice to none of you bitches. To Lovely and Mama Chosen. Well, hey, yeah. First, I'm gonna do this. To Lovely. Yeah, you said you done. That's cool and all that. But I need you to understand something, okay? You tried to say that I was getting you drug into stuff, correct? But there is not no animosity. I'm just making a point. I don't have no issues with Lovely. Not at all. I don't have no issues with her. She said she's done. That's fine. I'm not talking bad about her. I'm just going to make some points. Because everybody was able to say what they wanted to say. So now it's my turn. I just don't have to have a whole bunch of people with me when I say what I need to say. I don't have to panel up with a whole bunch of people to say what I have to say. And since people want to bring personal shit to the forefront, then that's how we're going to do this. Because there was a better way that she could have went about that. Period. At the end of the day, she could have came to me the same way she came to me whenever she told me what she told me. Now, I'm going to be very honest. If Lovely wouldn't have acted the way she acted on that panel that morning with Gears, I probably would have never even told Carla or even talked to Carla about that situation. There was a better way for her to go about that because you can't say that. And I'm not attacking Lovely or talking bad about her. I'm just expressing how I feel because my feelings weren't able to be expressed because I wasn't going to sit on her panel and continue to argue with Gears. So this is my shit. Like she said, if I got something to say it on my shit. So that's where I'm at, and that's what I'm doing. Hey, Keish. So, Lovely, you can't say that the shit that happened with Reckless and then the shit that happened with Gears. Okay, the shit that happened with Reckless, yeah, I can understand that. Whatever. I'm past that. I'm not worried about that. But you said it's like I'm dragging you in, or I'm getting you drugged into stuff. So when you had me on your panel and I was reading emails from people, that wasn't dragging me into nothing. That wasn't dragging me into nothing. I'm just asking. I'm just saying. And then whenever I said the PSA, you said, sure, bam, go ahead. So all I said was, if I don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with me, don't send me nothing telling me how you feel about the view. Now, she tried to make it a statement like, oh, well, when I said that I send the emails and this and that behind the scenes. Well, I would have also said that behind the scenes if she When they jumped out here and been like, oh, well, bam, you said all that. So now you might as well say who it is. So you asked me to say who it was. When you asked me, I told you who it was. I said it was Gears. So you can't say that I kind of brought that to your panel like that, because if you wouldn't have asked, his name would have never been mentioned. And none of that stuff would have happened. Everything that went on that morning would have never happened if you wouldn't have asked me who said it. When you could have came to me and I would have told you in the back scenes who said it. I was just bringing it to the forefront because everybody that watched the View the night before, everybody that was there, and all three ladies that was the View was there. Hi, sunshine. So I mentioned it. It wasn't nothing to hide. It wasn't nothing secretive. It wasn't nothing big for them to try to make a big deal out of how they did that. She could have went a different way about doing that. So yeah, it made me feel some type of way. I know you're not being summoned. I said you might want to be here. I didn't say you're not being summoned. I said you might want to be here. How you doing, lovely? You could have said, hey, first, I'm not summoning nobody. Now, the only person I am summoning is Sweet Fragrance and anybody else who has anything to say about Bam while she's on her own panel. So nobody can say I'm bringing stuff and getting them drug into things. Because I don't want to be dragging people into stuff that they asked themselves. Like, okay, I'll repeat what I just said. I said, look, you said that this is the second time or whatever the case may be that I like the first time was with the shit with Reckless, and then the second time was with the shit with Gears. Okay, now the shit with Gears, I didn't even know that shit with Reckless was even gonna happen like that. So that wasn't really. I mean, yeah, I could have not read it or whatever the case may be, but I did, and it is what it is. But when you had me on your panel reading emails from certain people about certain other people, you don't think that was dragging me into some shit? But I never said anything. I never said nothing. Just like the second time I was up there and I was reading emails, that also had me drug into something. But I never said anything about it because why would I mean, it is what it is. So I felt the same way you felt, but instead of trying to embarrass you or try to make you look some type of way, I just never said nothing about it because I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to do that to somebody. Lovely, you know there was a better way. And if you want to come on the panel, you can. I'll drop the link for you. There was a better way you could have handled that Mama Chosen situation. The same way you reached out to me, because nobody, I said this was the second time you swore to me about something. Then did I say no? You also said that when Gears came up there, that it was a pattern that I brought, that I brought, that I got you drug into something. The first time it was with the shit that happened with Reckless, and then you was like, this is the second time that this happened with Gears. I haven't even got to the swore part. I haven't got to that. I'm going to I'm going to first things first of things that I've actually been noticing about certain things. Why everybody's calling Bam the liar, Bam the snake. It's not one motherfucking person on this motherfucking free app that can say they ain't never told no fucking lie. Yes, I lied. But guess what? I was in my feelings. That was two different lives. So I'm on the first one. I'm on the live with Gears when you said, because you didn't say that with the live with Reckless. So the live with Reckless, I'm not even worried about that because I didn't know that none of that was going to happen. I didn't know none of that shit with Reckless was going to happen. So for people to be like, oh, she was working with Reckless. No, I'm not working with no fucking body. Now, I'm talking about when when I said, can I make the PSA? And you said yes. Here, I'm gonna drop the link so you don't have to do all that typing. Cause I can't be reading the chat and still stay focused on what I'm talking about. So I asked, can I make the public service announcement? You said sure, go ahead. Now all I said was, if I don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with me, don't be sending me nothing on how you feel about the view. You said, well, bam, since you said that, you might as well say who it is. You asked me to say who it was. So that's why Gear's name came out, because you asked me to tell who it was. I didn't have to do that. I could have just told you behind the scenes like I was going to do, but you was like, no, you might as well tell everybody. So that's that. I didn't drag you into that. You actually asked the question, and so that's what brought it to your panel. With the whole with him coming up there and all that other shit going on. I don't know what happened, because when I dropped off, I didn't go finish watching the live. So at the end of the day, I'm not getting you drug into anything. Because if that's the case, I could say the same thing about when I was on your panel reading emails 2 different times, like it was a pattern. If that's how you want to see it or call it or whatever, of people that you had issues with that attacked me on behalf of something I read on your panel with you. So I don't really see how it's much of a difference in what I did and what you did. As far as the you feel like I'm dragging you into stuff. I've never, not one time ever, tried to drag you into nothing. I don't need nobody to stick up for me, stand up for me, talk for me, or if I'm in a situation, I don't need nobody to try to get me out of it or none of that. I can do all of that stuff by myself. I don't need nobody, nobody. Was I wrong for lying about the whole me talking to Carla? Yeah, but I'm gonna break this down too. Faith had a conversation with Mama Chosen. Mama Chosen took that conversation to Lovely. Even though she said that it was okay for Lovely to share it with me. And yes, I did swear that I wasn't gonna say nothing. But after I heard and the way I felt, the way I took how Lovely was coming at me that morning with that gear shit, I kind of got in my feelings. So when I talked to Carla, I tried to change my mind frame out of that whole situation with what was going on Lovely's panel and how it flipped all on me when I made the public service announcement. But it was asked of me to tell who said it. So I told who said it, and it still blew up in my face like I was wrong, like I did something wrong. That's you, Lovely. You cut your camera on so I can see that's you, please. All you gotta do is just cut the camera on. You ain't even got to show. You ain't got to just wave your hand or something. Put your finger in the air or something. Let me see. This you, Lovely.
It's me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear whatever you was saying when I was coming up though.
Okay. So what part did you hear?
I
So I know
heard
where to start from.
you said Mama Chosen gave me said she didn't care if I told you, and then you was like, but, and then that's when I hit the link.
Okay, so what I was saying is, like, it was a domino effect pretty much. Like, Faith had a conversation with Mama Chosen. I'm not sure if Faith told Mama Chosen it was okay for Mama Chosen to turn around and tell you about their conversation, even though she did tell you it was okay for you to tell me. And yeah, I did swear that I wasn't gonna say nothing. Swear, promise, say, whatever. Yeah, I did. But
There's no
that
but.
morning on,
That's the word I've been trying to tell you about for the last, what, 4 or 5 months. When you
you only said this to me
acknowledge you
like
did something
a couple
wrong,
weeks ago,
well, yeah,
Lovely.
whenever it was.
Okay, but
Because you
that's
do this
still
all the time.
no. It's
You'll
not
take
no because I'm saying
accountability
no.
and
What
then
I'm
you be like,
saying is
but,
yeah. I'm because there is a
and make
but.
an excuse.
No, I'm not making an excuse. I'm stating a fact. I'm stating a fact. But that morning is not an excuse at all. It's a fact because it's the way I felt. Because I felt like you was trying to come at me on some shit that you're saying I did, but you did the same thing.
What did I do?
Like you said that I was dragging you into stuff, right?
So
By the
you saying
reckless
that I
and gear
dragged you
stuff.
into something that morning?
No, it wasn't that
All I
morning.
did was open my platform up
Okay,
so that
lovely.
Two
But
Blessed
see,
can get out whatever the hell
if
she
you
was
not
trying to
gonna
talk
listen,
about.
then we're not gonna be able to have a conversation. Because I'm
Because
trying
you're
to
not
tell
making
you
no sense.
how
Okay, you
if you
said,
won't because you won't listen. You're not letting me even get what I'm saying out. It didn't
okay,
happen
go
that
ahead.
morning.
Go ahead. Say what you're
It
about to
didn't
say.
happen that morning. It happened previously. Whenever I was on your email, I mean when I was on your panel reading emails about people that wasn't dragging me into something because I got
Because you
attacked for
read
that.
the emails?
I got attacked for that. Yes. So when and you asked me, bam, who you said if you're gonna say it, say who said it. I told you, hold on, lovely, I'll tell you in the back. You said no, you might as well tell everybody. So that's how Gear's name got brought up. Hey
Okay,
Sheila.
hold on. Let me answer what you just said about the emails. You got dragged or attacked because there's a coward ass bitch who know damn well she had no business attacking you because you read that email. If she was gonna attack somebody, it should have been Indy. But the reason she didn't attack Indy or Logic is because the shit was fucking true. We all know that. So I will take I'll take the blame for that one because I did ask you to read it or whatever, but that wasn't something for somebody to attack you, period. Because you didn't do
And
nothing
just
but
like the
read the
shit with
fucking
Reckless
email.
Lovely, I didn't intend for nobody to attack you. Reckless had already been doing whatever he did with all that situation. But I wasn't talking to him. I had no idea that night that he was gonna send me that message about John Franklin Gears. When I got it, I just read it. I just blurted it out. Like that's just what it was. It wasn't to have nobody attack you or come at you in no type of way. I didn't do it to be just like, oh, well, since we on Lovely's channel, let me just try to blow up the spot. No, I didn't do it like that. And I told you this. We talked about this. But when this shit happened, when Gears came on your panel, I felt a certain type of way by not only the way that you handled the situation, but by
What
you was
way did
like,
I handle it? I did exactly how Lovely the Great would handle something like that. This ain't the first time that I've stopped the live dead in tracks and addressed something that I saw that felt like it was happening and it was a pattern. I stopped and I said, hold up, because this keep happening.
and I
And
could
then
have
I
said the
addressed
same
it.
thing, but I didn't do that to you. I didn't do that to you. I just took that shit and was like, whatever. I didn't do that to you. But for you to make it seem like you're the one who asked me who said it. So that's why Gears came on your panel because you
Yeah,
asked me
because
who.
you know how I am. You can't come up here something. Okay, you said I want to make a PSA. I didn't know what your PSA was about to be
And
about.
all I said was, I said, I don't want nobody. If I don't mess with you and you don't mess with me, don't send me nothing about how you feel about the view. And the reason why I said it like that was because I was planning on telling you who said it behind the scenes, like we would usually do.
And
But you
then
was
I was
like,
like, no, 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 because the last time you told me who said it or whatever, it turned into this whole big old thing. So that's why I was like, go ahead on and put it out. Since you done already put the first part out, you might as well go and say who said it. But as far as what I addressed you about, my thing is that if you're doing a PSA like that, then that should have been done on your own platform.
well, I didn't, but I didn't ever say no names, so it could have just stayed like that. And you're right, you're absolutely right. That's why I said on your live, I
Because
won't say
most likely,
nothing
if
else.
somebody came and messaged you and told you something like that, this is somebody amongst your circle of people who you
No,
allowed
that's
to
not my circle
communicate
of
with
people
you
because I
behind
don't deal with
the
them.
scene.
Just
If
because
they would
they
have put
can.
it on the YouTube, if they would have put it under a comment or under a community wall, hey, I heard the view was, whatever, then all of us could have saw it. But they didn't do that. They messaged you some kind of way. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's somebody that you communicate behind the scenes with. That's what I'm trying to say.
Not
This
on
is
a
somebody
regular
who you,
basis. Just because
well,
they
I
can.
don't know how regular it is. All
Well,
I know
just I
is
mean,
you
just
said they
because
sent
somebody
you
can
a message.
contact me, lovely, that don't mean. I mean, just because somebody still
And then
has a
so in
way
my
to.
case, So I don't know what y'all relationship is. I don't know if y'all joke around like that or y'all come at each other. 'Cause I don't know if it was a joke or if he was serious or what,
And
because
I
y'all
didn't
have that
either. I
relationship,
didn't
not
either.
me.
I
So
didn't either.
that's all I'm
I
saying.
didn't know if he was joking or if he was serious either. That's why I made the PSA. Okay, so I would say this: I shouldn't have did it on your panel. But at the
Yeah,
same, not but
that's it. That's
I ain't
all.
mean to say but. I ain't mean to say but. At the same time, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal if I wouldn't have been asked to say the name of the person who said it, because I only said it because you and Kels both was there. And when it came to the view, that's all three of us. I wasn't gonna say no names until you asked me. So that's neither here nor there, because like you said, that issue is dead. When I dropped off the panel, I had other stuff to do. And I wasn't gonna continue to argue with Gears and go back and forth. And I still haven't been able to
So
go
what
back and
happened?
watch
What
that.
what what was so bad that I did that? Because of whatever I did on that panel, that's what made you go and tell Carla. Because at first the way y'all said it was like you only told Carla because you were trying to convince her of something. But now you're telling me that you did it because you were mad about the way I reacted or the way I handled that shit on the panel earlier that day, which means you did it with malicious intent. You knew
No,
Carla
I
was gonna
didn't
go
do
back
it
and
with
say
no,
something
no,
the
no, no,
same.
no. No, that's you can't. That's what we're not gonna do. What I said was, yeah, I was telling Carla to listen to the audio. That's how the whole conversation got started. Anyway, was about the audio. And then I was like, you know what? I did feel some type of way, but I didn't do it to be malicious. I did it because I just ran my mouth. That's because I was just talking. I didn't do it
Yeah.
to be malicious.
So
I
now let
didn't
me
do it.
ask you the same question that I asked Carla. Did you know before you called her, did you know that Carla was working with Faith about some issues or whatever she had going on?
No.
Okay. Did you know that Carla talks to Faith ever since whatever happened the last time when they was like, oh, we don't fuck with you for real or whatever, blah, blah,
I mean,
blah.
I think Carlos had, she mentioned like a time that maybe they had a conversation once or twice or something like that, but not like they talk like on an everyday basis. Or not. I didn't think that, I didn't know that they talked on an everyday basis. I didn't think they talked on an everyday basis because I don't talk to Carla on an everyday basis like that.
Okay. And so she never gave you the impression that she would go back and say anything to Faith. You you
No.
you were just as surprised as everybody else when I was live and I was asking the
And
questions.
look, whenever you went live, I text Carla. I'll read you the messages. I said, so you, because I asked her first, I said, so did you talk to Lovely or something and try to tell Lovely that I told you something? And she was like, no, I asked Faith. And I was like, you asked Faith what? Because I didn't know what she was talking about. So yeah, I was just as surprised. When I seen my name in the title, and then I heard what you started at saying, I was like, wait a minute. Because I was confused as fuck too. No, I didn't know that she was gonna go ask or tell Faith nothing. Because all I was doing was trying to make it a point that when Mama Chosen said, whenever she said what she said to Faith, or Faith said what she said about the audio, and you said Mama Chosen was like, that you that is you, and Faith didn't deny it, because Mama Chosen wasn't the first person. And I told you this too. I was like, Lovely, that's not the first person who said that. Faith isn't denying that was her in that audio. Now she's denying it, but before that she wasn't denying it. She even did a community wall post where she didn't deny it. So that even made me feel even more like shit. Then they gotta be on some weird shit. And now they back to being, oh, they ain't all these weird ass nicknames and all this other shit, that all this other stuff. Now it's, oh well, let's team up and see which one of us can get Bam out of here first. Type shit. So I'm just like, that shit looks a little scamish and a little fake to me.
Okay, so you said that because I said what I said, or because I handled the
No, I said
situation
that I
about.
felt, because of the way I felt,
Hmm.
that I felt that you could have handled that situation in a different manner, because it got flipped on me. Like, oh, Bam, it's a pattern that you did this. And I could have just been like, well, Lovely, it's a pattern that you had me come on your panel reading shit and I got attacked for it. But I didn't do that. And I would have never did you like that on a live. So yeah, I felt some type of way. But I didn't call Carla and be like, oh, okay, since I'm feeling some type of way, let me be malicious and tell you what Lovely told me. No, That's not how it was. It wasn't like that at all. So please don't think like that. And I'm telling you the truth. And listen, Mama Chosen was like, oh, Bam would have took that to her grave. No, I wouldn't have. The reason why I kept saying no on your panel, Lovely, you can ask Mama Terry. I was gonna tell you after your live. I was gonna tell you the whole truth after your live because I didn't know what your live was about. But then when we all started getting into it, I was like, oh, okay. So then, yeah, now I'm really feeling some type of way because you really could have came to me the same way you came to me and told me that conversation because nobody brought it to YouTube but you. Mama Chosen didn't go live about it. Faith didn't go live about it. I didn't go live about it. Carla didn't go. Nobody went live about it but you.
I went live about it because truthfully, I didn't want to talk to you no more behind the scenes.
Okay, well, that was fine. But at the end of the day, you tried to make me look some type of way
I didn't try
on
to
some.
make you look any way but what you look like. You
All I know
swore
is
and then you went behind the swear. That's all I was exposing. I said, what does swear mean when people say I swear? And then I came into what the fuck happened. So I didn't try to make you look any kind of way. You look the way you look because that's what you are.
no, that's what I did. That's what I did. Yeah, I did tell Carla, but the same way Faith told Mama Chosen told you, you told me, and I told somebody else. Regardless if I swore or regardless if I didn't. Either
Well,
way,
ain't
it don't.
nobody
It
else.
was still.
Nobody else swore about anything in that whole line of people. Nobody else. It was only you that was asked. That was asked not to say nothing, and you went and did it like no more than 24 hours later.
I mean,
I don't even think it was
it was a
24
whole
hours
it was
later.
the whole next day. Like at the
Right.
end of the day. But what? Okay, so what's the big issue about it though? Because that's been done
That
several
means I
times.
can't trust you. So
And
it's no point in
that's
me
how you
talking to
feel.
you anymore if
But
I can't
Lovely,
trust you. You get what I'm saying?
there's been a lot of things that happened to make me feel like I couldn't trust you either. But I
Well, I
still
don't know. Tell me what those things are.
look. I'm not. That's not what I'm not finna sit here and
If
go
you're
back
gonna
and forth.
say
No,
it.
I
Then if
can, but
not, don't bring it
I
up.
would have to go through messages. I'd have to do. I'm not doing all of that. Just
Well, then
like you
why
was
would you
like.
say you don't have to go
Just
through
like no,
messages to
because
say it? Then
you
you
sat here and you said that you didn't know that Reckless was the person who sent me the stuff
because
about
I
John
didn't
Frank.
know until you text me and said it's wreck. And then when he got his ass up there, he was like, I don't fuck with you. I ain't text you. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
That's the same because he told me, and I swear I could have swore I sent you the screenshots
You didn't
of
send me the
what.
screenshot. You just said it's wreck. Go look through your messenger. You just said it's wreck. You didn't send me no screenshot.
Okay, well, I thought I sent you the screenshots of him of what he was saying about the whole messages, but I might have sent them to Mama Terry. And are y'all on the phone for what? There's a snake in y'all circle, but I don't think it's bound. I'm not listen. I'm not snaking no motherfucking body. I don't have to snake nobody because, like everybody says, "Oh, I'm not here for
Who
YouTube
you
friends."
talking
This,
about?
this, and that.
Hold on, KPR. Put a name on it because sometimes when you make statements like that, it just the best thing to do is just say who you think the snake is. Because I'm up here on the panel with the person who gave me their word about something and did the opposite. So other than that, who's snaking what?
That don't make me a snake.
No, I'm saying I'm asking her. She said she don't think it's you. What snake thing? Because nobody else
Hey,
knew
Honda
about it.
Mommy. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care. Like, can't nobody feel like I'm a snake because
No,
I
I'm
went
saying
back and
I
said
only
something that
told it
somebody.
to Bam. So what are you talking about, KPR? Can you elaborate on that and just tell us who you talking about?
She
Because
said
it
she's
ain't
not
no
talking about
circle.
you.
It ain't no big ass circle.
Oh, I did. Okay, I sent it to you, Mama Terry. Okay.
And Kels didn't know anything about Bam is the only person that I told about that. The only person that I didn't even tell James that he lives with me. He's married to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't have nothing to do with him. I didn't tell him. The only person I told was Bam. So unless you're talking about something completely different than what we're
And the
talking
only
about,
person I
who is
said
this
something to
snake?
was Carla. That ain't my fault that Carla went back and told Faith. And Faith
Carla
went back and
not in
told
my
Mama
circle,
Chosen.
so I'm still like off. Like she said, there's a snake in y'all's circle. Carla ain't in my circle. Carla is somebody that you talk to. These other
I
people
don't
are
have
people
a
that you
circle.
talk to on the
I don't have a
outside.
circle. I have to stand. Obviously, I've noticed I have to stand on my own. I don't have a circle. I don't have a circle at all. So if I talk to certain people outside of YouTube, that's my right to talk to them people, regardless of how anybody else feels about
And
them.
that was my first time ever talking to Mama Chosen on the phone. That was my first ever time
Hey,
ever
Mimi.
talking to her. And her conversation, it was not even about that. That only came up for like 1 or 2 minutes top. That's not even what they called
And
me
like I
for.
said on the panel, when really, when I did say, I was like, at first I didn't say no names. So Carl, we weren't lying about that. At first I didn't say no names. And then I was like, but I said, if you go back and listen to the audio, I said Mama Chosen was like, that is you. And it kind of just came, it wasn't like I was just calling her just to tell her some shit. It kind of just like came out like kind of like, some people can't hold water.
Bam.
You know
I
how.
would believe that if you didn't say it was because of what happened earlier that day.
No, I'm not saying it
If
was
you didn't say
because
that, then
no,
I would believe that it just came out. But it
lovely. I'm
didn't
not
just come
saying.
out.
I
It was
said
on
I
purpose.
felt.
You made
I
it.
said I felt. I said I felt a certain type of way about how you handled that situation. I could have been wrong. I could have just been in my feelings. That's not why
Right.
I called Carla and said, "Hey, I talked to Lovely and she told me this." No, I was in my feelings and I called Carla. If I wouldn't have been in my feelings, I probably would have never even called her.
Okay, so when you called her, you talked about the situation that had already happened with the live, or you just went straight into, you got to understand that this is Faith in this video. Like, how did that go down?
No, we weren't even talking about. I told us I'm not going to be up there arguing with Gears or none of that shit or whatever the case may be. And then we was talking about something else, and I was like, hey, I was like, but you know what? Go back and listen to that motherfucking audio. I said because I'm not the only one who said that that was faith. I said because I talked to Lovely, and this is what I said her name. I said I talked to Lovely. I said, and Mama Chosen even told Faith that it was her, and Faith didn't deny it. That's all that was said. It wasn't like I went into the everything you told me or nothing like that. So I don't know how Faith is the original person who had the conversation with Mama Chosen. So Faith would know what was said. All I told Carla was, yeah, when I talked to Lovely, Mama Chosen even said that it wasn't that it was Faith, and Faith didn't deny it. That's all I said. Yeah, I
Okay,
shouldn't
so
have said that.
basically, what you are saying now is that you were upset about what happened on the panel. So you called Carla to vent about what happened on the panel. And
Right.
the whole time in your head, you wanted to bring that situation up of what I told you on the
No,
phone. So
I
you
didn't want to
figured out a
bring it
way
up.
to bring it up.
I just started talking about it. I didn't want to
Right.
bring it up like, oh, I can't
But
wait to sit here and
why?
tell
Why?
Carla.
Because Faith hadn't even came back out here and said anything else about you. She clearly had left
Have you
you
seen her
alone.
community wall?
I had saw that she wasn't bothering me no more. That's why I said, "Have you talked to Faith?" That's why the first message I sent you
And
was,
then
"Have you
that's
talked
what
to
made me
her?"
say, I'm like,
Because
so
I
why is
thought
she
maybe
asking
y'all
me?
had worked it out behind the scenes, and that's why she
No,
wasn't coming for
I
you no
hadn't talked to
more.
her.
You get what I'm saying? I noticed she had took most of the community wall posts down, and she wasn't really coming for you no more. So I was like, okay, well maybe they done talked and worked it out. That's why I asked you, "Have you talked to Faith?" And then you was just like, "No, why? What's going on? Am I supposed to talk to her?" I was like, "No, I was
And
just
you right,
asking."
Mama Tara, and that's why I'm doing this right now because I was wrong. And the person that I feel like I would owe anything to would be Lovely to tell her. We don't have to be cool. We don't have to be cordial. You can go your way, I'll go my way. That's not a problem for me. It's not a problem for you. It's not a problem for me. That's absolutely fine. But
That's exactly what I said.
I'm gonna say what I need to say to the person I need to say it to. And since it was brought to the public, then this is how I got to do it. I'm not gonna have somebody trying to, that bitch said this and that. No, that's what we not gonna do. Ain't nobody gonna be trying to check me about something I said that had my name in it. Like, and that's another, like I said, it was something said about me. So I shared it with somebody else.
Mimi, what happened to you the other day? You supposed to been there for you said you was coming back for the battle of the sexes. Your ass was
You're
ghost.
right, Mama Tara. Instead of jumping to conclusions, which is what I did, I didn't think before I acted. So that's my bad. I was wrong for that.
I'm just playing, Mimi. But I did remember you said you was gonna be coming back for the second round, and you weren't there. I was like, what happened? But
So no, lovely. I didn't do it to be malicious or no shit like that. No, that's not how
ma'am,
it.
just stop.
No, I know. I'm telling you, if I would have did it to be malicious, then that's what I would have did. I didn't do it because I just wanted to go tell somebody what you told me. No,
Bam. Just like when you were upset at Kelly because of that live or whatever, blah blah
because
blah.
Kelly lied.
Instead of
She's because
calling, instead of calling
I
Terry, who
didn't
was
call.
more
No,
of
they
a,
called. Let's no. Let's stop right there. I didn't call Faith or Vonnie. Both of them called me.
so they just so happened to pick your brain and knew you was upset
No,
about
Faith.
the
Faith
situation.
called me. I never called Faith. I showed my call log and everything. Do you not
Okay,
remember that?
so
I showed my call log to show I did not call Faith or
so
Vonnie.
Faith read
Both of
your
them called
mind
me.
and knew you was mad about Kelly, and she just
I'm
so happened to be having an issue with Kelly too. So she just picked your brain and called you, and then you
How
just
she
went to
gonna pick
vent.
my brain? This lady picked up her
Because at
phone
first
and
you said
called me.
you just called them to vent, but now you're saying they
I
called
didn't. I
you.
never said I called them to vent. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm done. Okay, have a good day. I'm finna
Yeah,
go.
you
I'm not
too,
even
because
gonna
that's
sit
a
here.
bold faced bullshit lie. I never said I
So
called
you
either
didn't
one of
say
them
that you
to
you
vent.
contacted them to vent.
No, I never said that. Show me where I said that.
Bam, you said it on the panel.
No, I did. I never said I
Okay,
called Faith and Vonnie to vent. That's bullshit. That is a lie.
so you didn't call Vonnie. You didn't
No, I
call
did
Faith.
not.
They just called you and you just start
Me
venting.
and Vonnie hit me up in Hangouts, and we were talking through Hangouts, and we both said we didn't want a message, so we called. She called me.
Who called who?
She called me.
She
Faith
called
and
you.
Vonnie
Okay.
both called. They
So
that
who
same
hit
day
who
they
up
both
in Messenger
called
or
me.
whatever the thing was that start who initiated the conversation?
Vonnie.
Period. So Vonnie
Vonnie.
reached out to you about
Yes.
you being mad at Kels.
It wasn't. That's not what she reached out to me about. She didn't reach out to me about nothing about it was something totally different. When me and Vonnie talked, it was something different. When we first started talking, I never said, I said I called Carla. I never said I called Faith or Vonnie. And you could go
No,
back to
you
my
never
live
said
and
anything
listen.
about Carla.
No,
You
I'm
didn't
reading
say
my
anything
chat.
about Carla. You said
They
you
tried to get Kels
contacted
out the
Faith.
way.
You
Nah,
contacted
they
Vonnie
coming at Bam.
because
Them
you was
people.
in your feelings
Right,
about
right,
what
KPR.
Kel said. And
Right,
because
KPR.
I
But let
couldn't
them believe what they
talk to
want to
you because I
believe.
was at work.
I never, lovely. I'm telling you, I never said that I called Faith. Never. You show me proof, or you show well, on any
Okay,
panel
well,
where
I don't
I
know
said
how you got
I
a hold
called
of
Faith.
her. I don't know. All I know is suddenly you're talking to two people who you clearly knew did not like Kels. And you're venting to them about the
No, because for one,
situation.
Vonnie apologized to Kels. So how would I know that she don't like her? If
The
they
whole YouTube
apologized,
knew that she didn't like her, but you.
they was in chats together and shit being cordial. So how the fuck she didn't call me to talk bad about Kels? I never
Okay.
said that. Faith
Okay.
was
Well,
gonna go
I really
live
can't
on
speak on
Kels.
it because I wasn't there. I just know what you said when you came
I
out
never
here and we
said
was
that, so
talking
that's a
about
lie.
it.
You trying to say I
So
said something I
maybe
didn't
you didn't
say?
say, maybe you didn't say you called them or whatever. But all I know is you said you were venting to them, or at least
No,
that's what
I
you
never
said,
said that.
or that's what Bonnie said.
I never
So
said
the
that. That's
word
not
vent
true.
came out on the panel from somebody.
On
One
the
of y'all
panel
said
the
it.
other night when I said I vented to call when I called Carla, I vented.
No,
That
no,
shit
no,
with
no. That
Faith,
I'm not even talking about the Carla stuff. I'm talking about back then with the Faith
and I
and the
never said
Bonnie
that.
stuff.
That's not true. I never said I called either one of them to vent. They called, both of them reached out to me. Both
Okay.
of them did. And I made that very clear. I even showed my call log.
Okay. Well, I don't remember who called who. All I always remember is that it was said that you was talking to them
Yeah, it's
venting
always said that I'm doing something wrong.
or whatever. The word vent came out. So because I don't remember every single detail of it, I'm not gonna sit up here and try to say that I know exactly what was said, but I know the word vent was
But
coming
that's what
out,
you
and
just
that's what you
did.
were doing. Well, that's why I'm taking it back because I don't remember exactly how it came out, but I do remember it being said that you called them or you contacted them or you talked to them venting about Kels, about that whole shit that you felt some type of way about.
No, Faith called me. Faith called me. I said that several times. I said
Okay.
that over and over and over again. When Faith had even tried to make it seem like I showed my call log.
Bunny used the word
Oh,
venting.
Vonnie used the word venting.
I just know that word was up in that whole thing because I remember
But you
hearing
you
it.
if you can't do that though. Like you can't, man. Listen, at the end of the day, I lied. It is what it is. Yeah, I did tell Carla something. I said I wasn't gonna tell nobody. I'm not the only motherfucker that's ever did that.
I didn't say. See, that's your butt. See, you can't never
I
just.
didn't say but. I said I'm not the only
You didn't
motherfucker that's
say the
ever did that.
word but
Just
you
like
did a
I'm
butt
not the only
thing.
person that's ever lied on here. So all y'all motherfuckers out here acting like y'all ain't never told no lies, and now it's let's nail Bam to the cross because she lied.
No, I didn't
Fuck
say I
out
was
of
nailing
here.
anybody to the cross. I just said I was done fucking with you.
And
That's
that's
period
fine.
point blank. I didn't
And
ask
that's
nobody
fine.
else to be done fucking with you or none of that shit. I just said
Oh,
me, lovely, is
and
done with you.
at this point, I really don't care. That shit don't.
I don't care either.
It don't bother me.
Shit. And
So
I'm not trying to go there. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just keeping it real. I'm here because I heard that you were summoning me. And I was just
I
like,
didn't
wait,
summon
what?
nobody. I said you
So
might want to
I
be here
came
because your
in.
name was gonna be
That's the
brought
only
up in
reason
this
I'm
live.
here. I'm literally just, like, okay, what's going on? So when I come
And
in
that's what
here,
I
I
just
say what
said.
I said or whatever. You asked me to come on the
Annette
panel, so
Banks,
I'm on the
right?
panel.
It ain't look. Everybody does it. It was a whole fucking domino effect. Faith told Mama Chosen. Mama Chosen told Lovely. Lovely told me, and I told Carla. Regardless if I swore on it or fucking not.
So anyway, my only issue was the fact that you swore and then you did the opposite. I don't give a fuck about everybody gossiping. That's a whole nother thing. It
Okay,
wasn't
well, it's
about
basically
everybody
the same thing.
gossiping. It
Regardless
was
if you
the
swear or
fact
not, I
that
could have
you
had my fingers
swore.
crossed, Lovely.
Wait, what?
I could have had my fingers crossed.
Girl, I'm done. Let me get off of here.
Have a good day.
You too.
At the end of the day, I'm letting everybody know right now. I'm not. I'm not the only person on here that has lied about something. I'm not the only person on here that talked behind the scenes to somebody. I'm not the only person on here that swore they wasn't gonna say shit and said something. So for the people that feel any type of way about what Bam did and what Bam said and how Bam went about it, guess what? I move the way I move for a reason. At the end of the day, everybody ain't your motherfucking friend. And when you peep shit like these patterns, allegedly, these patterns, but it wasn't patterns when it was being done to Bam. That's all I'm saying. KPR, that's why I don't have a circle. I don't have a circle. All that shit is cut off. And I guarantee you, I won't have none of these issues. I guarantee you that. Watch what I tell you. I move the way I move for a reason. I talk to certain people for a reason. Sometimes you got to talk to certain people to find out if the people that you allegedly fucking with is really people that fuck with you. Cause bitch, everybody ain't your friend. The fuck you mean? Hey Tess, the way I said it. And I'm not mad because I'm not mad at all for one. Can somebody get this bitch out my chat? All that white girl shit. Shut your bitch ass up. Who? What do you mean? I was on the phone with people who hadn't been around. I'm not the only one though. I'm not mad about nothing. I'm definitely not mad. Believe me, I'm not mad about nothing. I'm not mad about nothing. And guess what? This is YouTube. I could care a fucking less. At the end of the day, I'ma do what I want to do the way I want to do it, and that's what it is. That's it. That's all. If you don't like it, don't fuck with me. Hey Virgo, and I can say the same thing about you. I ain't gonna do that though. All right, KPR. Because I feel certain types of way at certain types of times too about trusting people that's allegedly cool with me, but be talking behind the scenes with other people that's supposed to be cool with me on some bullshit. And man, come on, lovely. I did what I did. I apologize. You ain't gotta fuck with me. I ain't gotta fuck with you. I'm cool with all of that. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm not gonna be doing no lives on you, all that other shit. I don't have no reason to do that. I did apologize. And I did take accountability. You said do what? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm good, Miss Sheila. I'm good, Sheila. How you doing? Yeah, I'm dropping it. Hold on. I'm not finna argue. There. Oh, thank you, Mama Terry. Oh, I gotta grab my charger. I'm trying to wait for Lovely to get up here real quick. And then I gotta run in here and get my charger because my phone is on like 2%. And I didn't know that. Okay, here she is. Lovely, can you hold this down real quick so I can go get my charger?
Yeah.
All right.
Happy, I want to talk about you, baby.
I didn't say she was talking about me. I was asking her, who is she talking about? Well, she didn't say. So I don't know. I'm on the panel now.
Come off that bed. That's why she.
Can y'all hear me? Because somebody just called my phone.
Yeah.
So if you were
I
saying
hear
something,
you. So I came back up because I heard you say that I was on the phone with somebody talking about you that you fuck with. Who was
I
on the
didn't
phone
say
with?
you. I didn't say you at all, Lovely. A hit dog or
You
holler. Now
just
I ain't say
said.
nothing about you. I said people that's supposed to be my friend. I was not saying you. I said people that's supposed to be cool with me be on the phones talking to other people that's allegedly supposed to be cool with certain people too, but they be talking about the people that they supposed to be cool with. I wasn't talking about you.
Right. You said it right after I got down off the panel. So everybody in the community gonna imply that you're talking about me. So that's why I'm asking you. If you're not gonna put
Okay,
names
well,
on
I'm
it, then
telling you,
don't
I'm not
say
talking
shit
about you.
like
If I
that.
was talking about
That's
you, I
why
would have
I
put your
always
name
put
on it.
names on shit so it ain't no misunderstanding.
If I would have
Nobody
been
sitting
talking
up here
about you, I
thinking
would
that
have
you're
put your
talking about
name on it.
somebody else.
If I would have been talking about you, I would have put your name on it. I have no problem doing that.
Okay. So who are you talking about then?
If I'm not talking about you, it's none of your concern. That's being messy, right? That's
No,
dragging
when
you
you
into something.
said it was being
If I'm not
messy,
talking
the
about
point that you're
Lovely,
not getting,
if
you
I'm
say
not
all
talking
this
about you,
shit.
listen.
You always saying stuff. And then, of
Listen,
course,
if
people
I'm
going to
not,
want to
and
know
you
who you
are
talking about. Or
too.
people going to think you talking about somebody else.
Okay, it
Just
don't
say
matter
it. If
who
you're not
people
going
think
to
I'm
say
talking
it,
about.
then don't bring it up. That's
I
the
can
point
bring
that I'm
up
trying
whatever
to
I
make
want
you
to.
that
I'm
you
on my
just don't
panel.
understand.
I
Quit
can
bringing
bring
shit up
whatever
if
I
you're
want
not
to
going
up
to
on
say
my
who you
panel.
talking about. Same
This
thing
is
about
my shit
KTR with
over
that snake
here.
shit. Like, who the hell are you talking
I
about?
don't care
Because it ain't
what
too
people
many
think.
people in
That's
those
y'all's
circles. It
problem.
ain't no
Y'all be
goddamn
too worried
circle.
about what people think. I don't
It
give a
ain't no
damn what
circle.
nobody
So who
think.
are you talking about? That's my point. Or don't bring the shit up. I
I
can't
can bring
stand
up
that
whatever I
shit.
want to bring up. Lovely, this is my mouth and my panel. I can bring
I
up whatever
know.
I want
You
to.
right. You right. Well, for the record, I ain't snaked you on shit.
I
I
didn't
ain't
say
ran
you
back and
did.
told
If I
shit
was
that you
talking
told me
about
not
you,
to tell
if I
nobody.
guess
I ain't
what, I
done
would have
none of
said
that shit.
Lovely.
So don't make people think that shit.
No,
Cause
I
I
ain't
ain't done
making
it. If
nobody
I did
think
it,
nothing. You the
tell me
one back
right
up here.
now while
You the
I'm
one
on
back
the
up here
panel.
trying to
Tell me why
make
I
it a
snaked
big
you.
deal. Trying to
Tell
say
me
that
why
it's
I
you,
snaked
you,
you. I'll
you.
wait. Tell me while I'm on the panel, what did I do to snake you? When did I tell
Did I
something you
say
asked
you
me
did
not to
anything,
tell?
Lovely? I didn't say that. You the hit dog hollering. I
I'm
didn't
not
say
no
you
hit
did
dog hollering
nothing.
shit because I ain't did it.
Okay, then. So what is the big deal? What you just came up here to argue about something for that wasn't
No,
even
I'm
about you?
asking you, as a woman, when did I go back and
I
tell
never
something
said
that you
you
told me
did.
not to tell?
So you're putting it on yourself. You're inserting yourself
A
in
little
something
while
I
ago,
said
you
that
said
wasn't
there's
even
a lot
about
of
you.
things that I've done, and but you'll have to go through some messages and all the shit. What did I do? Tell me, because for you to make that statement, you already knew what you was talking about. So what did Lovely the Great do to you that
Lovely, I
had you
didn't
feeling
say
some
you
type of
did
way?
shit. You just
No,
came
I'm
up here
saying that
one
had
minute
you
is
feeling
about,
some type of
didn't you?
way.
But you just hopped down and said you was done. But then you come back up here because you said basically I was basically accusing you of being a snake and talking to people on the phone. I didn't say you at all. And now you ask me to say who I'm talking about. I don't have to. See, that's the difference. When you wanted me to say it on your panel because we was on your panel, I told you who I was talking to, and you seen
Cause you
who I was talking
always
about.
throwing out shit like that. That shit ain't fucking cool. If you're not gonna say who you
I
talking
can say
about, then
what I
don't
want to
bring
say.
it
I
up
don't
at
have to put
all.
no
That's on
names
some
on it.
messy ass fuck shit. Cause they have everybody wondering. Cause everybody
No,
thinking,
you
okay,
got now.
so they
You got
revealed.
everybody
So
wondering
it's
if it
just
is
three of
you.
them. So okay, if two of them on the panel, then she must be talking about the
Y'all
other
ain't
one
the only.
or
What you think? Y'all
whatever.
the only two people I'm cool with?
Because you got all these little relationships with people behind the scene that don't nobody know y'all fuck with each other. Like Rex said, I don't fuck with you like that. I ain't
And
sent you
I
no
don't fuck
damn
with him
message.
like
And
that.
instead of checking him, you didn't. You sat there and bit your motherfucking tongue. You should have
I
said,
ain't
nigga,
biting
you
my
the one
tongue
sent
on
me this
shit.
shit.
I
You
ain't
the
biting
one
my
sent me
tongue
this
on
shit. Why
shit.
the fuck you
People
playing with my face? But you didn't do
playing in
that.
who face?
Girl, I'm so through with you.
Girl,
Cause
okay,
you,
do that then.
I
What
don't
you
know.
came back up
Maybe
here
maybe
for?
it's because you're young and you just don't understand. But no, I'm
Okay,
not gonna
lovely.
make no
Let that be the
excuses for you.
reason.
You be on some
Anything
fuck
else?
shit. You be on
It,
some fuck shit.
okay, and you
If
do
you're not gonna
too.
put a name on it, then stop throwing all this shit
Man,
out
I'm gonna
there
say
and
what I
making
want to
people
say
think
out
you
just
talking
my
about
mouth.
us.
And ain't nobody gonna
Stop
punch me in
throwing
my
shit
shit to
out
make me
here
shut the
if you're
fuck
not
up.
gonna say who you talking about.
I
If
don't
you're not
have
gonna
to
say
say
who
who
you
I'm
talking
talking
about with the
about.
fuck shit you saying, then don't fucking
I
say
don't
it.
have to. I don't have to say shit. You not my mama. Last time I checked, I
I
was
know
grown
I'm not
and my
your
mama was
mama.
dead.
I know
So
I'm
you
not your
definitely
mama.
ain't gonna
Trust
tell
and
me
believe. I know
shit
I'm not
about
your
what the fuck
mother.
I'm gonna say out my mouth. I'm gonna
I
say what
know that
I
I'm
want
not
to
your mama.
say.
I've never tried to be your mama. Okay.
Okay, so don't try to tell me what the fuck to do. Period.
Nobody wants to be your mama. Period.
Lovely. Now you go. What you gonna do is watch your mouth with that.
Nobody. You brought the shit up.
That
The
nah,
fuck
but
you
that's what the
mean?
fuck you gonna do. That's
I
what you
ain't
not
trying to
gonna
be
do.
your
You're
mama because
not
if I
gonna
was
sit up
your
here
mama, you
and
have your own
disrespect
shit. You
mine.
wouldn't be on nobody's couch. If I was your mama, you have a job. You wouldn't be out here
Guess
begging
what,
people
bitch?
for
You don't
money
know
all the
what I
goddamn
got,
time.
hoe.
If I
Fuck
was your
wrong with
mama,
you?
if I was your mama, so I know I ain't your mama, okay?
Yeah,
That
guess what? To
motherfucking
be a
part.
mama
You
to your
brought
own
the
children,
mama
don't worry
shit
about
up.
me and mine.
You brought the mama shit up. So don't fuck with
No,
me
I
on that,
said last
okay?
time I checked,
That
I was grown
motherfucking part.
and
Because
my
I
mama
wasn't
was
trying to be
dead,
your mama.
and you
I
ain't
never
my
tried
motherfucking
to
mama.
be your
So
mama,
you ain't gonna
okay?
speak on it
I never
either.
tried to be
Why
your
you
mama
ain't
or
check
a
that bitch
mother
and
figure
put
or
your
any of
husband
that
mama
shit
out
to
there
you.
though? You
Fuck
ain't
you
check
mean?
her though, did you?
Fuck, I didn't check who. What is you talking
You
about?
know exactly what the fuck I'm
I
talking
didn't
about.
hear
Now
you.
find
I
somebody to
didn't hear
play
you.
with. That's what you not gonna do. You ain't finna disrespect mine when I motherfucking came out here and put the proof out that I didn't do shit that they tried to put on me. She don't know how to talk. A hit dog will fucking holler. And that's what she just did. I wasn't fucking talking about her. But she want everybody to think that I was talking about her. Oh, if you ain't gonna put no names on it, no, I don't have to put no names on nothing. There you go, King James. Tell that to your wife. Tell that to your wife. Cause she the one who had some slick ass shit to say out her motherfucking mouth about mine. I didn't go there. All I said was, I can say whatever I want to say about my mama. What I said was, last time I checked, I was grown and my mama was dead. That's what I said. I was talking about my own mama, not for this bitch to turn around and talk about my mama. Oh, if I wasn't your mama, bitch, I don't sleep on nobody's couch, first of all. Let's make that very clear, lovely. You know that. So don't try to run with the old shit, negative bullshit, because that's what you like to do. But then get mad when I do the same thing that y'all same messy motherfuckers do. All us are messy. The same night that Mama Terry came on Lovely's panel, the same night that Mama Terry came there, Mama Terry said something about Yeah, it's a lot of messy people. Here goes Lovely and Mama Chosen saying, oh yeah, I'm one of them people. I'm one of them people. But then gonna turn around and come at me about what the fuck I did. Fuck out of here. When I apologized. So guess what? Guess what? I didn't go nowhere with the mama shit. I said something about my own motherfucking mama. She came out here and motherfucking turned around and said some slick ass shit out her motherfucking mouth. And then I asked her, well, why you ain't go in on the bitch that put your motherfucking husband's mama up there? Because you sure ain't go in on Faith like that. Because you was ready to go off on me. Because you thought I really did that shit. Let's fucking talk about it. But what you not gonna do is disrespect mine. I ain't never disrespected your mama, dead or alive. And that's all she's steadily saying. She was somebody talking about her. Somebody talking about her. Ain't nobody fucking talking about you. You making it, you want everybody to seem like somebody's talking about you. Big Kane, you feel me? Period. Ain't nobody stupid. I knew exactly what the fuck I was doing. Because sometimes you just gotta know stuff. Now you go do and crank up as many fucking lives as you want to and talk all the shit you want to, Lovely. You will not get a response from me. Because I tried to come up here and handle this shit like a woman. But your messy ass just had to turn around and try to make it seem like KPR was calling you a snake first. Then you try to say that I was talking about you. If I was talking about your ass, I would have said your name. I have no problem doing that about anybody I'm fucking talking about. Guess what? It's a lot of motherfucking people that be on phones with people. I know that. I know that, KPR. But you see where she took it, though. You see where she took it. The fuck out of here, bruh. So y'all don't think that this is something that has been wanting to happen or something? Y'all don't see the patterns? The patterns that Bam allegedly has, that other people are showing their patterns themselves? Man, fuck out of here with that shit.